Hey guys, and welcome to the next episode of my Blood and Bones Let's Play series. Okay, so last episode I talked about getting MFR tree farm and harvester going. Plant MFR tree farm with harvester and planter, I should say. And I kind of changed my mind. I don't want to place it up on top of this room. If this is going to be like my main kind of crafting room, I'm probably going to want to build like a big industry tower just going straight up from here, or maybe even straight down at some point. Oh. Zombies somewhere, eh? Oh wow, look at all of them. I don't have any arrows, okay. But anyways, instead I decided to build it a little off to the side here. So I've set up this room here as kind of a power generation room. And then what I'd like to do is move the power underground and kind of a utility corridor over to this room and maybe even over to the smelter. I already have a sub-level built on the smelter and I could build one here as well. Okay, but all that construction is going to need quite a bit of stone. I could do microblocks or I could just use regular stone bricks. I have the capacity to make a lot of stone bricks, well the capabilities I should say. What I need though is the capacity to produce a lot of it. So for that purpose, what I'm going to do is set up igneous extruder hooked up to these two redstone furnaces and output just like a whole ton of smooth stone. Going to want to move these guys. You know what, I don't really care about losing this nitrous gas. It's completely useless. So if you combine it with water, it makes kind of a, I don't know, some sort of little toxic cloud that floats up for a second and then that's it. Doesn't really serve any purpose. Okay, so I'm going to take this guy. Well, actually this guy will stay here. This guy will move to the side. I'll put an igneous extruder in between them and have it feeding both of these furnaces. And that should make quite a lot of smooth stone really quickly. So let's first grab... I don't need more item duct, I need energy conduit. All this gas stuff can go away for now. And I also want, where's my crescent hammer or crescent wrench? Here we go. Okay. So yeah, I can't wait to get this power system up and going. This will really allow me to smelt materials just like way faster and expand the base faster. Just everything should accelerate quite a bit once I get this going. Oh, there's a creeper explosion somewhere. Alright, so this one's going to want to input on this side and output to that side. This guy will input here and output to that side, and I'll need a chest there. Do I have any chests kicking around? Maybe not. Okay, but first, before we worry about the chest, let's get the igneous extruder going. And let's see what we have to go through to build this in this mod pack. Okay, so we need bronze, thickened glass, which I have. I'm going to need a pneumatic servo, a machine frame, and a piston. Okay, let's see if we have any of those components here. Okay, we have pneumatic servo. And I guess that's about it. So I'm going to want to make a machine frame, which is going to need some more motors, because I'm all out of those at the moment. Yeah. Okay, so let's get going on that. Let's see what we have here. Do we have any pistons? Well, we have a sticky piston. I don't think that's going to work. I think you need to have a regular piston. So we're going to need to make another piston. And do I have anything here that can help? No. Okay, I'm going to have to do it all from scratch, I guess. Alright, so we're going to need some red alloy ingots. I forget what I need to make the motor. Okay, so 2 coils, redstone, steel, and aluminum. That is easy. Steel and where's my aluminum? Okay. And it actually needs regular redstone, not the red alloy ingots, which is a little surprising. I'm gonna need a bit of cobble. for my piston. Oh, I already have some cobble. Oh, and I'm going to need wood too, won't I? Okay, I just barely have enough wood left. I haven't actually chopped trees in quite a long time. Okay, I think it's like this for the piston, and a piece of iron as well in there. Let's double check. All of these recipes are different. Yes, some iron. I bet I don't even have any, do I? Nope. Well, okay. So I guess we'll smelt up the iron, and while that's going, I will construct the other components. Yeah, iron is something I never seem to have enough of. Okay, let's just make sure we don't have any... there's some bronze there. Okay, so let's pour off the bronze and the gold, just to make sure it doesn't mix with the iron. Hopefully I can get this done before the iron's completely melted. Because otherwise we're going to end up with some heptazon or Damascus steel, but I think I got it. Okay. Cool, and we already have quite a bit of heptazon, so I can pour that off as well. And iron is just about done too. Okay, and we're just about there. And sweet, I can get my iron. Oh, it was so much rain, but that's good, because that will give me some water. Keep my power going for longer. Okay. The difficulties of making pistons in this mod pack. Cool. Okay. I was going to make 2 for a second there, but I changed my mind. Okay, now for the motors, and I might as well just make 3 of them, so I'm going to need a couple more pieces of aluminum and more redstone too. These are definitely some complex recipes. Good thing I'm not lacking redstone. Okay, and I believe it was, so we need 3 of each. 3 and 3. And there we go. 3 motors. And to make machine frames, might as well make 3 of them. I think I also need the heptazon. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nice. Even these weird recipes you can get used to pretty quickly if you do them enough. Okay. So there's pneumatic servo, and then on the side, I believe it was some bronze as well as some of that kind of weird glass, which I should have some as well. The thickened glass. Thickened glass is pretty cool. I like building with it because it doesn't break when you hit it with a pickaxe. It also looks pretty cool too. Sweet. Igneous extruder. Not really all that hard. Once you have the materials and you're starting to get a little used to the recipes. Okay, so we'll need a bucket, some lava to seed it with. Yeah, this will get our smooth stone production really up and going. Okay, so we're going to want, there's going to be no inputs for it, just output to the side. Cool. So we've got lava, and we'll borrow a little bit of water. Nice. And one thing I was wondering was, does it use up the lava in this mod pack? And it doesn't seem that it does, so that's pretty good. Okay, and these guys are being loaded up a little faster than they can work, which is nice. So this guy's just able to supply them fast enough to keep 2 of them going. Okay. So I'm going to want to get a second chest. And I probably don't have any chests. I'm all out of wood. Well, that's how she goes sometimes. I'm going to borrow this one. I can move this guy later. Once we get the tree farm up and running, I'll have way more wood than I know what to do with. Alright, and would you look at that? It's just piling on. Okay, well, I'm going to spend some time just building these areas. It's not going to be anything too crazy looking, just, you know, more of these square brick structures. At some point one of these days, I will make them look a lot nicer. But today's not the day for that kind of work. Oh, you guys notice I got these lanterns of glowstone going? I probably shouldn't be spending the iron on these kind of trivial little things at this point, but hey, I kind of like how they look. It's a lot better than just having these torches sprawled everywhere. But anyways, alright, I'll work on that, and I will see you guys back in a bit. Okay guys, well, I'm not quite done yet, but I thought I'd show you quickly these new lights I'm about to make. So you need to make something called white luminar, and anyone who's familiar with red power will be familiar with these. And white luminar is made with 2 glowstone and 2 white dye. Alternatively, you can make different colors of luminar, like you can make magenta with magenta dye, so it doesn't have to be white, it's just I happen to have a lot of bone meal, so that's what I'm using. And then that you combine with glass panes and a redstone torch, and you get what's called an inverted white lamp, which is quite a useful thing. Because this allows me to, actually, you know what, I can make 3. Let's make 3. Yeah, this is a kind of lighting that I don't think zombies break. And it's just automatically lit, unlike the redstone lamps that I found in a dungeon where you have to apply a redstone signal to light them. These are just always bright, and they are really bright. So that's pretty sweet. The reason I'm making these is I want something to light the bottom of my tree farm. Yeah, so mobs don't spawn up around it. So I'm going to place a few of these in this area. So maybe something like 1 there, and then 3 and 4 around. I'm going to have to make another one. But yeah, you guys get the idea. Anyways, I'm going to continue work on this, and when I come back, yeah, we should be ready to start setting up the tree farm. Alright guys, I've done quite a bit of construction off camera. Let me show you my basement. Alright, so I've expanded this room out. Oh! Hey, what are you doing down here? Oh, I gotta light up this area properly. Anyways. Yeah, so I basically just built a sub-level. Wow, there's a lot of mobs down here. To the 3 rooms down here. And it's actually better sealed off than the rest of my area, though I think there are some dark spots yet, and that's why the mobs are spawning, particularly in this room. Yeah, okay, so I gotta get some torches down here or something, but that can wait. Because for now, we gotta go set up that tree farm. And I think I've collected just about everything I need. You know, there'll probably be a component here or there that I've forgotten, but yeah, I think I'm pretty well to go. Got lots of energy conduits, item ducts, fluid ducts, lots of energy conduits. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Alright, I'm just gonna take a second to drop off some of this junk. Things I don't really need in my inventory at the moment. Oh, that's not a chest. And yeah, we'll just leave you there too. Okay, so we need a harvester and a planter. And we're going to end up taking this steam dynamo and moving him elsewhere. You know what, this will be a lot easier if I have my crescent hammer. Okay. Can I use it on the potions generator? No. Okay, you're going to move too, Mr. Potions Generator. And we're going to leave a power cell that goes to the weather collector because we always want that thing powered. because without that, we'll run out of water, and then we won't be able to make more power. So that's something that we should always have going. The rest of these guys, I'm going to disconnect. Oh no. No! One of my leadstone energy conduits fell into the pulverizer and got pulverized. That's okay. It's just one. Okay. So yeah, I'm disconnecting all of these because now I'm going to go and run the power underneath the ground and power it from underneath and get everything just kind of organized in a much more orderly manner. But anyways, the first step though is to get the planter hooked up. I believe that's right in the center. Okay. I want the planter right there, and I'm going to stick the harvester just right up there. I got to figure out what to do about the access up here so I'm not walking into the tree farm all the time. And though I'm not really sure matters so much. I guess well, okay. So where I'm going to place this harvester is going to depend on what kind of upgrade I'm going to put into this tree farm and what kind of range it's going to have. So out from here to the center, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then in the center. So I'm going to need a range upgrade of 6 to cover this whole thing. So let's take a look at the upgrades and see what that corresponds to, and if I can actually make it. Upgrade. Okay, quartz is 8, 6 is silver, and yeah, that's something I can definitely make. So maybe I should do that, then mount the harvester just like right out here, and then I can have the cables just running in and through there, or I can even put it like on the side here somewhere, but I think this will be a better spot just for like power convenience and whatnot. Okay, so we'll plop it down on this block, and hopefully I can turn it. I want it facing, yeah, that direction. Cool. Nice, so we got those guys kind of installed. Not really ready to do anything quite yet. Okay, so I'm going to want power coming to there, and then I guess the power will go in through these blocks and over to the planter. And I'm also going to need heading over to the planter an item duct to take tree saplings back to it. Cool. So we need item ducts and the energy conduit. Can I sneak that in? Nice. Okay. And I don't think I'm going to worry about a sludge boiler right now. It's not really a luxury I need in this mod pack. This is in Agrarian Skies. So, okay. So these guys are hooked up to each other. We're going to want items exiting here. And I guess excess saplings and whatnot we'll put in barrels right around here, I think. So let's send some item ducts over here for like wood and saplings and whatnot, and then we'll put the power generation stuff here. Okay. Yeah, that should work well. Like I said, I kind of want the power generation to be in this room. Oh, what if I do the power generation in the center? That'll kind of look cool, I think. Yeah, okay, I'll do it like that. I'm going to have to sneak these item ducts around a bit to get everything working properly. How do I want this to go? Yeah. Well, we'll set them up in the center. Or, oh, the center might be a good place for batteries to output, and the power will go underneath. Yeah, okay, that's how I'm gonna do it. Now stop being indecisive and get this thing done. And then the power can run across the top and into the batteries. Sweet. Okay, so we'll put the first battery here. And here we go. And I can go up from it like so to power these guys, and then power will go underground to the rest of the machines that way. Okay. So we're going to want to do output to the top, output to the bottom, and then I guess input. Oh wait, output's to the top. So input, maybe I'll do an array back here of all the power stuff. Well, for now I guess it's just the one lonely steam dynamo, so it's not that big of a deal. So let's not overcomplicate this just yet. I'm just gonna do something like this. There we go. Very simple. So power in on that side. Okay. So that's good. Oh, I need to bring water to this guy. So let's hop underneath and route the water over this way. Water will come straight down out of this tank controller right here. And I need to break that block underneath. Cool. It's going to take a, well, yeah, the shortcut down right here. Awesome. So we're going to have power running along the length of this thing, as well as water, and at some point I guess I'll have items going this way too. Just make sure we have enough of these energy conduits to power everything else we need to. And that's water. So where do my machines start? Well, I guess right here beside that. And cool. We have a power hookup. Now just for the water. And the next thing to do will be to automate the crusher and all those complicated machines that we're going to need to actually get this thing going. Because it's a bit of a process making charcoal in this mod pack. Okay, so water, you will go this way. Sweet. Yeah, so we have water hookup. And I don't think I need to be down here anymore at the moment, so let's just close this off. And run up to the top level and get the crusher hooked up, as well as saplings going in the right place and all of that kind of fun stuff. Well, one thing I didn't think about is I don't have any barrels. Well, how much daytime do I have left? I need some wood. Where's my lumber axe? Yeah, I feel like it's basically night. Yeah, okay. So I'm not really going to have time to get wood just today. So let's continue setting this thing up, and then we can worry about the barrels in the morning. Okay. Time for the crusher. Oh, and one of these redstone furnaces as well. And I could just make more later. Okay. Iron crusher. Oh, and you know what I forgot? I'm going to need a cyclic assembler additionally. How expensive are those right now? cyclic assembler. Oh, it's not bad at all. Machine frame, brass chest, tin gears, bronze ingot. Okay, so let's make this quickly just so we have everything we need. We have the machine frame, we got the reception coil, and we have a spare chest. That was a brass chest or a bronze chest? Brass chest. So we're going to need bronze, tin gears. Okay, wow, this is going to go pretty quick. Okay, bronze, and I should have a whole lot of tin. Cool. So 2 of these guys. Oh, we're telling me the tin gears need iron in the center. Of course they do. Of course. Thought I had at least one piece of iron. That's not gonna cut it. Well, I heard of a trick where you can turn a little metal called, where is it? Not pig iron. I think shadow iron or something. You can turn shadow iron into regular iron. Okay, molten shadow iron. What can I do with that? Lemurite? Ah, shadow steel. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of deep iron. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess I might have to do some mining unless I have just some junk I can melt down quickly. Stone shovel. Oh, iron shovel. Nice. The iron shovel pulls through and saves the day. That'll give me the 1 iron ingot I need to make the cyclic assembler. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just pause the video for a second and get that ingot of iron, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I saw how far this video had gone and we're starting to run out of time, so I decided to get everything else set up off camera, and I'll just explain to you guys what I've done. Okay, so I've taken the output from the harvester and I pass it down into an iron crusher. That iron crusher will output sawdust this way and into a cyclic assembler. Actually, I'm probably going to need a pneumatic servo right here. I don't think it will just take out automatically. Anyways, that will go over to a cyclic assembler, and the cyclic assembler will put that sawdust, well, put the compressed sawdust into the redstone furnace, which will then make charcoal, and it will send it to the iron crusher to power the iron crusher, as well as to the steam dynamo for power. I could also replace the iron crusher with a sawmill, which will produce some sawdust, but it won't produce as much as the iron crusher. So I'm not really sure what's the best way to do this, because I'll also get planks from a sawmill, and maybe burning those planks will give more power, or I don't know. I'm not sure what's the best way to do it. But this will definitely work. Yeah, I just got to think about the pneumatic servo. But anyways, let's start to get some power in the system and see how our harvester and planter work. And yeah, how this starts to go. Okay, so we have power entering the system. And it should be flowing. Okay, so the power is not building up here. It's probably collecting in some machines somewhere. Probably these guys. Okay, yeah, that guy has power. This guy has power. Hopefully it's not just consuming energy, just ticking away like that. It's kind of troublesome how that idle thing is going. Because it's not going for the planter. Okay, well anyways, we're starting to build up power in the hardened energy cell, which is good. So the next step is to put some saplings into the planter. And I have a switch here to turn the planter on and off. Let's just load it up with some saplings. So, I know, let's do oak on one side and rubber on the other. And I'm not going to put anything in the center, so I'm just going to put these blocks here just to block it. Okay. So it seems like the lever works in turning it off, and I think the best way to turn the system on and off is with a planter. Because if you turn off the harvester, then all your trees will grow, and if they're oak trees, they'll literally grow into one solid block of tree, which will be a pain in the ass to deal with. So, oh wow, look at that go. Is definitely planting those trees. Huh. Planted the oaks, but didn't plant the rubber saplings. I wonder why that is. Hopefully this thing works with rubber saplings in this mod. Maybe it just needs some time. Let's hop on up here and see what's going on. Oh, it did plant the rubber saplings. Okay, never mind. Wow, and an oak tree grew. Is our harvester going to chop it down? Come on, harvester, I gave you your silver upgrade. Nice. Ah, our first little bit of automation. Okay. So, where is that wood going? Is it going into the iron crusher? Because that's where it should be going. Ah, why is the redstone furnace not... Oh, it doesn't have power. Oh, I didn't supply of any power. That was kind of a little dumb. Okay, so I want to send power 1, 2, 3 over, and then 2 more over this way. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. That's the crusher, and then to this guy and the cyclic assembler. Cool. Can't believe I forgot to power these guys up. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go under like this. This is just energy conduit level, so it's allowed to be messy. Oh, there's an Eden in my base. We can't tolerate this. Okay, I'm gonna kill him with a bow, because I don't want him breaking any of my stuff. Oh, no. What a disaster. Okay, well I guess I learned my lesson. I gotta light this area up. But anyways, it looks like the tree farm's working. I'm probably gonna have to do a bit of tweaking, the pneumatic servos and whatnot to make sure everything's going in the right place. Light this area up. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Oh boy, bad Eden. Okay guys, I thought I'd just hop in quickly before I end this episode and show you something that just happened. So you can see my meteor radar went off. The meteor actually came down pretty much right on top of us. So let's see what there is here. Oh, wow, would you look at that? That's a... Oh, it was an endstone meteor. Interesting. I wonder if I'll get any end ores from this. Right now all I can see is a bunch of endstone. I should hop on top of this place here and grab this glowstone. I'll let those little pieces down there go, because I don't think I'm going to be able to grab them without falling down. Wow, look at the mess. Sometimes I wonder if it's better just to let these meteors hit my base and deal with aftermath and to have to clean up all this mess from it exploding. Oh yeah, but we're going to get a good amount of glowstone from this. And I'm not really sure what I can do with endstone. I'm going to have to remove it from on top of my farms because it's going to be blocking the light to my plants. Which, oh man, what a mess. I don't see any crazy end-ors or anything. Okay, well, this really is the end of the episode now. See you later.